Hey, this is Andrew Brown for the AWS Cloud Project Bootcamp, bringing you another video. And this time we're going to be doing more diagramming. It's for the front end, so we just changed the architecture. I said it like multiple times in the bootcamp. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it just because it felt like it'd be a lot of work, but we got the CloudFormation template done. We didn't confirm that it worked, but we did get it deployed. So I think that I'm just going to roll with it now. And so here we have another one. And so this is going to be our front end. Okay, and so we have that. I also kind of wonder if we should be representing the ACM certificates in here. We don't really exactly show them here, but anyway, this is basically CloudFront, like front end, which is using CloudFront. It's not really referencing anything, so this one is over here, just floating out around here, because I don't think I need to do anything else that is special for that. So this is not in a VPC, still in our account. So we'll need CloudFront here. And we have a single distribution. That's the distribution icon. There we go. So this will be CRUD, like front end, CRUD distribution. The other thing here is that this is going to be for, or what's interesting is that it's for both the domains here. So I'm just going to put aliases here, and I'm going to say www.crudder.com, and then we'll just have crudder.com because it's for both of them. I just want to signify that importance there. I'll just bring this down a couple here. And this, of course, is not how I like it, so I'm just going to bring out a new text file. Whoops. And we'll bring this up. I'll just leave that there, but now I have a little bit more control around that text. We have record sets, so I'm going to go here and do record set, see if that pulls up for AWS record. Nope, it does not. We will scroll down here. I'm looking for Route 53. This would be, I don't know what color this would be. Let's just type in Route 53. And it'd be purple. Route table. Route, so it's purple. I'm just going to scroll down here till we see purple, so it's probably somewhere in here. These icons usually look like Route 53, so we do have a hosted zone here. Whoops. Crudder.com, and I'll just put a period on the end so we know that's what that is. A resolver, routing controls. I'm just seeing if there's one specifically for a record set. I don't think there is. No, there's not. Okay, so this is that that one there. We need 2 record sets. So I'm just going to have to, I guess, represent them as ugly blocks, which is not a big deal, but not always the nicest. So this is going to be here. We're just going to shrink that down. Let's get rid of some of that border. It's a little bit too intense, that border. Okay. This is alias on crudder.com. Put alias, I guess. Those are record sets. And then we have one for www. And they are going to point exactly at the same place. Just going to go here, change that this way. And I mean, we do need to specify for the load balancer. So we should probably bring this stuff over here on the other side. Okay. So that's a record here. That's a record there. Take that off like that. These are both going to point to this distribution here. Oops. Take those off here. This is basically details about this. I'll just put it below here. Actually, we can move this out of the way. And I'm just going to go here as such. This has an ACM certificate. This one is in CA Central 1. So we might just say like CA Central 1. Because we need to have this twice. And this will be US East 1. Okay, and so this one will be attached to here. I don't know, we could do it that way maybe. So, I mean, that makes sense. We need another record here. This is going to be on the API here. Why all these are not on the same, defaulting to the same area, I don't know. And we try to, there we go, bring that like that. And so this one is going to point to the load balancer like this here. And so we have a couple buckets that we need. Actually, we need 2 buckets here. I think that they might have an icon for static website hosting now, but don't have it. So I'm just going to grab these buckets. I'm going to use the empty one for the www dot. And this one will be crutter.com. These have static website hosting on them. I'm going to shrink these buckets. Again, I'm going to get my own text out here because I don't like how that works. Bring this top left corner, maybe bring that up a couple. By the way, I think I committed this, right? Doesn't look like I did. Finish off front end. Let's make sure that I commit that. And go ahead and commit that. This has a bucket policy record set. Okay, we'll go back over here to our diagram, wherever that was. So just a couple things that we might want to specify on this. This one is, this will be index HTML, just so we know what it's doing here. This is redirect to crutter.com. I don't know, maybe italicize that. I'm not sure what to do with that. It'd probably help if like one was smaller than the other, but I don't know, it's not, maybe I can just bring this down a line here like this. And I mean, of course, go here, just bring this up. Let's say redirects, because we'll know where it's redirecting to, so we don't necessarily have to specify it so clearly there. And this one goes to this one. So these distributions, I mean, they go through a cross origin. So that's something that's important to, I guess, include in there. I don't know if they would actually show that origin in here. I don't think there's an icon for it, at least not in here. So that's like an OAI, I believe. OAI AWS. That's what we should have created, restricting S to S3 origin, because we don't really want people to access this outside of CloudFront. It's a lot more clear when you're doing this through ClickOps, but let's see if it actually did that. We have a bucket policy, distribution, origin. So this is where it should be creating an OAI. And so it should restrict it. Now, I'm not 100% sure if it actually did, so I'm going to go here and just take a look here at the instructions. But I mean, that's how we want it to work. So we'll go here. There's one for origins. Origin. And into this one here. A complex type that contains information about S3 origins. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure if that's actually being represented. The CloudFront origin access identity to associate with this origin. Use an origin identity, etc. So I just think that maybe it's probably going to create one if we don't set one, and so I don't think we have to create one. At least that's what I think. And so I think it's supposed to be like this here. Let's bring that down here. Origin. So I mean, that's what it's going to do. It's going to go here. I'll bring this down here now. And then what it does is it goes through an origin access identity. I don't know if it has both. Because then if we take this off here, if it's wrong, someone can else tell me that it's wrong, but I don't think I am. OAI. Okay, so that's the way I see it. I mean, I might be representing it wrong, but the idea is that you have origins. Let's go take a look here and see if there's just one or two. CloudFront. You don't have to know these things perfectly, but it does help to try to figure that out. Yeah, it's interesting. They're both on there, so I've never actually done that before, but there's two. Bako, I was talking to him and saying, hey, why don't we ever do this? And he said, I remember us having SSL issues, and that's why we had to do it. So maybe we'll run into issues. I don't know. We'll go to the origins. There's only one origin here, so that's totally fine. We'll go here and maybe just put the origin in here. So just like that. Okay. And so I think that accurately represents that. We're missing the role there. We already have one down below here somewhere. Yeah, this one. Let's grab this. Whoops. We'll grab that. And this has to go. Well, we have a bucket policy, right? So we'll just say bucket in here. It doesn't show the policy. I'm going to just get the policy icon. It won't be the exact correct one, but it'll be the best I can get. Maybe like permissions. Just say like bucket policy. That's going to be attached to this one here. Something else we want to say is like allow bucket policy. That's just another thing that we're doing on that that's kind of important. I don't know if we need this role. Where's this role coming into place? Maybe it was just the bucket policy that was on here. Yeah, I think it was. I don't think there is a role. So we'll go back over to wherever this was. Here. Okay, so I think that represents that. Trying to think if there's anything else. No, I don't think so. But there you go. We have added in our that stuff there. Okay. See you in the next one. Ciao.